Alright, it's time for another video. This one being another little kind of quick tip or life hack. I'm gonna call this the cheater chain video. The idea behind this is, say you're waking up and you're in a snowy parking lot. Everything was fine the night before, but now you're trying to get going and you're stuck. You're spinning and you can't get going. I think we've all kind of been in that situation or a similar one. Maybe you're just in a little bit of a slippery spot with some dirt or mud and you just need a little bit of a push to get out. And you don't have chains on yet, right? And once you spun out, everyone knows that you can't put on chains once you're stuck. It's too late. But this video will show you something you can do with your normal chains in order to get out of a situation like that. They do have actual cheater chains you can buy, but I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you don't have a cheater chain on you. I'm gonna show you how to do it with a normal chain. A couple tips on this. We're gonna make sure we do this on a wheel that doesn't have fenders. If you do have fenders, just be careful. Doing it this way throws a lot of chain around the tire and that could really damage your fenders. I'm gonna show you a way to hook these up. I'm gonna put this on my little tripod and show you what I do, and I'll show you some close-ups along the way. Okay, let me show you a little bit of how this works. What I'm gonna do, take your chain and we're gonna feed it through the back side of the wheel through the hole in there. Now I know that this is good weather, right? I'm not in some nasty weather trying to do this. That obviously makes it harder, but it's hard to show you how to do this stuff in nasty weather. Believe it or not, I'm actually filming this in February, and it just happens to be a beautiful day in Utah. Okay, you saw how I did that. I pulled that through there. I'm gonna show you a little bit more of a close-up here, so maybe it'll give you a better idea as well. But I'm feeding that through, and I'm simply just hooking it onto the rail. You'll also notice that I got a ton of chain just around here. This is where it's a little tough. This is why you don't want to do it on one with a fender, because this chain's gonna flip around. But we do have this much chain that's locked in, and it's gonna give us that little boost. So if you're in an icy spot, it's gonna roll over on that chain right there and roll you forward. Even though I'm not on an icy spot, I'll show you what this looks like as it goes around the wheel, and you can kind of see it for yourself. Okay, was that helpful? I hope you saw some stuff that made you understand this a little bit more, especially as I rolled forward. Probably one thing to point out is you notice how when I was backing up, that tire actually started to run over the chain. So you want to make sure that the way that you do this, you're keeping it out of the way of the other tire. But I wanted to show you how that works. So that's the cheater chain idea. Give yourself some traction. Make it so you can get out of a tough spot, so you don't need to wait for a tow truck and pay for a tow truck. You can do this, and then you can throw chains if you need to and get going once you're not stuck. Good luck.